To the world, a Texan is supposed to look like John Wayne or Burt Reynolds, though neither of them were Texans. If you don't have their physique, then you need to have the determination of Sam Houston, or the dash of William Barrett Travis, or the spunk of Shanghai Pierce, or the inventiveness of a hill country Thomas Edison. His name is Maurice Middleton, but he answers his initials M.E. A tiny figure of a man approaching 80 now, but still active in the operation of his 1,500-acre spread in the Texas Hill Country. M.E. grew up in these parts. His father died when he was 3 years old. He's been a goat farmer, cattle rancher, a rock fence builder, and a philosopher. He even built a couple of dams in Fall Creek. But M.E. Middleton is unique in these parts for a contraption he and a friend built years ago to get water out of the ground. It is an awkward collection of wheels and pulleys and wooden beams wound around an automobile motor that went out of style with the Model A's. M.E. didn't set out to become a water well driller, it just sort of happened.
We needed the work, and we just took a notion to build a thing and drill some wells. And we had some old parts out of another old well machine that we used, and most of it we made. It took us about 70 days to build the thing. Another old well driller had this thing fixed up on that frame, and he got all crippled up and had to quit. And he had that thing sitting with this motor. Had it sitting around just like it is now, all mounted up. And I gave him $35 for it.
Now, don't let the looks fool you. This machine works. Like its owner, it has slowed down over the years, but it will still bring in a well if there's water under it.
A little old girl come up here with that kid the other day, and she said, "Well, you think that thing would drill a well?" It's pretty slow, but I have made 52 feet a day with it. It's not easy at all. Slow it down.
M.E.'s water well driller has been pumping off and on for many years now. For 4 of those years, M.E. hired out to bring in wells for neighbors. There are 18 holes right here on his ranch. He doesn't crank the old machine up as often as he used to, but when he does, he still remembers how to run the thing. Some of his young relatives may provide the muscle for the job nowadays, but M.E. still holds an exclusive on the know-how. And whenever the Middleton Magic water drilling machine is running these days, the old relic usually draws a crowd. It's a picture right out of a Smokey Stover comic strip for outsiders. But it's music to M.E. Middleton's ears. M.E. has never lived anywhere else, never wanted to. He's holding the ranch together now till his family can take over. Those who inherit it will not only acquire some of the finest real estate in the Texas Hill Country, they'll also inherit a large collection of old memories from a grand old-timer and one old water well drilling machine available to anyone who wants to learn how to operate it.